and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna share with you how you can survive cabin crew training. I have talked about what happens in a cabin crew training, what to wear in a cabin crew training. I will touch upon that a little bit here as well. I have talked about what to carry in your bag in cabin crew training, older and updated versions. But actually, how can you survive cabin crew training? Like general kind of hacks or general tips. If you're interested, keep on watching. Hi guys, how are you? So I've been a cabin crew for 4 years. I recently had my recurrent training, which is a yearly training that we have to go through. So don't think that when you first do your training, you don't have to do it again. No matter what study background you come from or what kind of a student you are, it is going to be difficult for you. You have to study everything from first aid to emergencies to cockpit, a lot of things, not physiology, but like the physics of how an aircraft flies, a lot of things. So here are some tips to make it just a little better. First things first, forget that you'll have a social life. That is true. And also, if you go on to chasing a social life, it will become more difficult for you just for those few days. Now, of course, if you have like a 3 or 4 month training, you need to have a social life, and you will have that on weeks where you don't have that much to study. But if it's like a 5-day recurrent training or anything like that, it's best if you forget a social life, because then if you have plans to meet a friend or something, you won't be able to rest. Next thing, which is a huge thing that I'm gonna do from now on, is to try and live as close to your training institute as possible, because otherwise just the up and down of going to the training center and coming back takes up so much of your time, causes so much stress and tiredness. I'm going to move to my grandmother's place the next time I have training, because it's a little closer than my house. So try your best to live as close as possible so that you have more time to rest, study, and maybe even have a social life if you are lucky, not like me. Don't sweat about your clothes too much. Yes, you have to wear formal, but I mean, formal can be different. You don't have to go ahead and buy all the expensive pencil skirts and cool formal looking shirts and blouses. I will insert few pictures of outfits that I wore to my recent training. These are just general formal looking leggings that I got from Veramoda, and on top of that, I'm literally just wearing formal looking kurtas. These are kurtas that I can wear in my otherwise normal life as well, and I've put a cardigan on top. This was the winters, of course, so this looks semi-formal, you know. So just think whatever you will wear in an office, because girls would usually spend so much money on buying clothes for these trainings. You just need to wear outfits that look formal and decent. Keep everything to the subtle. When it comes to makeup, also don't sweat too much. I used to sweat too much because I used to think that, oh my god, this is my time where I can do whatever makeup I want, because usually you have a uniform and set makeup, right? So I would spend 1 hour extra in the morning getting ready, thinking about the makeup, what makeup I'm going to do. This time around, I kept it simple. Definitely speaking to the people in your batch that are experienced really helps. If they're experienced from the same airline, it could not be better than that, because they can even tell you the questions or what kind of a teacher, what kind of a trainer you have, what kind of questions they ask. You can really get to know about that, and also you can get to learn a lot from experience. Now, this is not about how to make training better. This will also go into how to make your job better. You can learn from their experiences, and it really helps you get ready for it, you know. Speaking with people that are in batches ahead of you, so that again, you know what kind of questions can come or what is the course like. You can prepare yourself. Take the stairs. Now, this is a very weird thing that's like, what? But this time around when I had training, I had a lot of stress, guys, and one particular day, the final day, I had so much stress that I decided to take the stairs, because working out really helps you de-stress. I personally feel that way. So I actually took the stairs. I actually drank an extra glass of water, took the stairs, and that made me feel so good, and it just kind of helped me cope with the stress better. So maybe go the scientific way when it comes to dealing with stress. Always have a snack in your bag. So if you're a girl, maybe in your purse. If you're a boy, I don't know, maybe in your pockets. But at times the lunch break is a bit far away and you just got hungry. What to do? You can't focus in the class. Make sure to have something in your purse that is an eatable. I always used to, and still to this day, if I do feel hungry in the middle of the day, and especially when you're studying, you need to eat something while studying to focus. I don't know, at times that really helps. So I would have it in my purse, and if the lunch break is not here yet, and of course you can't can't eat in the classroom, I would take a bathroom break and just go outside the class, quickly eat something and then go inside. Helps me focus and kind of helps you have a breather as well. I personally like the dried fruits, you know, dried prunes or something, maybe some dates or dry fruits. That's really nice. It fills your tummy up. Even if you eat 1 or 2 of them, it's healthy for you and it's of course yummy. Make sure to cherish whatever moments you have with your batchmates, because you're never gonna have that again, because if you are in a new training, you know, this experience this is gonna be a first time experience that you're not gonna have ever. So make sure to experience and enjoy everything that you can with these batchmates. It's so much fun. These memories will go on with you forever. Your first batch, or like your first batch of any particular airline. This ab initio training is just always so much fun. Make sure to cherish all the memories, take lots of photos, have fun. Don't fight. I hear so many batches fighting around with each other. I mean, are you in school? No. Grow up, enjoy your time, guys. Don't sweat too much about the little stuff. Keeping a little water bottle with you is also helpful, because then you don't have to go out of the class again and again and miss whatever is being taught, you know. So keep a water bottle with you, fill it up before every class. That will keep you hydrated and focused in the classroom as well, and you don't have to be like, oh my god, I want to drink water but I don't want to miss out on this thing or whatever, you know. So having a water bottle really helps. I actually carry small glass water bottles because they fit in your purse very nicely, you know, the ones that you get from Keventas or whatever, the small size. Ask as many questions as you can. Knowledge is never gone to waste, you know. Also, one more thing, when they're doing role plays and situations in classroom that could come in your vivas, it's so good and always best to volunteer there and then. I'm the first one. Whenever somebody is like, you know, do you need volunteers, I would look around once. If nobody's coming, I'm the first one to go, because you know what, it's okay to make mistakes in the classroom, even though you might feel embarrassed, oh, I didn't know how to do this, but it's better than not knowing in the viva itself when they're actually marking you on it, right? So even if it's a new trainer, go ahead and volunteer for the situation, because then at least you get to know what this trainer is like when they shout at you. Yeah, they shout at you during training, because that's what passengers do at times. Hello, practice is always best, and practice coming from the trainer itself couldn't be better. So these were my few tips on surviving cabin crew training. If you have any more questions regarding the training part, make sure to put that in the comments below. Maybe I'll make another video on it. I have made previous videos talking about cabin crew training, different topics on that. I will link that on the screen right here. You can go ahead and watch them. I hope these videos will be helpful for you. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you get to know whenever I upload a new video. And I will see you in my next one. Bye bye till then.